The Young and the Restless reveals a storyline that gradually reveals cracks in relationships and the rise of new conspiracies. Audra's decision to hire Kyle Abbott as co-CEO despite knowing that their history was rocky was a controversial move, raising many questions about her true motives. The plot will reveal a horrifying secret when Tara reveals the truth about Harrison's biological father's secret, causing everyone to panic. Nate was trying to make things more interesting. As Audra's close friend and colleague, he couldn't hide his surprise and suspicion. He decided to interrogate Audra about her choice. The conversation between them was tense, but the subtlety of Audra's response was evident, as she suggested that there might be a mysterious hand behind this decision. At the Abbott household, the atmosphere is equally heavy. Summer, Kyle's wife, begins to feel uneasy when she notices that Kyle seems to be more interested in Claire, their son Harrison's babysitter, as well as Audra, Claire's roommate. This fear led Summer to make accusations that she said Kyle was giving her weapons so she could gain custody of their children. Kyle, who prides himself on his ability to solve problems calmly, warned Summer that her threats will only make the situation worse. He asserted that Summer had no right to make the final decision about Harrison's whereabouts, even though she was the boy's adoptive mother. The tension increases when Claire, unwittingly becoming a witness to this argument, tries to calm things down by saying Harrison didn't hear anything because he was playing in the backyard. Kyle then took the time to apologize to Claire for all the trouble that had occurred and expressed gratitude for her presence in Harrison's life and his own. The plot tightens when Audra, after a series of arguments with Nate, finally admits that she feels used by Kyle. This makes Nate even more skeptical. He warns Audra that perhaps she is being dragged into too much of a game. With Paris setting the stage for some important developments, Summer firmly refuses to allow Kyle to take Harrison to the City of Lights, even though he jokes that Paris is beautiful at this time of year. The debates between Kyle and Summer about Harrison's future reflect not only personal disagreements but also a battle for power and influence within the family. As relationships become more strained, characters face difficult decisions about loyalty, betrayal, and family secrets. These confrontations not only test their limits but also reshape the future of their relationships. These complex and dramatic stories continue to captivate audiences, waiting to see where things will go in the upcoming episodes of The Young and the Restless. Kyle was completely devastated when he learned the truth, whether he wanted to take care of Harrison when he knew the boy was not his son anymore. So stay tuned with us to know her reaction predictions. During a heated confrontation in the mansion's backyard, Kyle warns Summer that her actions are putting their family at risk of falling apart. He emphasized that Summer is not Harrison's biological mother and does not have absolute power in deciding the boy's future. Claire, who overheard the argument, worried that she might be the cause of all this trouble, but Kyle assured her that her presence was precious, and he appreciated it. Meanwhile, Audra continues to demonstrate coolness and control at work, despite Nate's urging and his incessant questions. Ultimately, she admitted that she felt pushed into a corner and used by Kyle as a tool in his power game. However, she still kept the identity of the secret investor hidden, making Nate even more skeptical and worried about the company's future. Against the backdrop of a glamorous Paris, where Glissade is based, Summer refuses to let Kyle take Harrison there, despite Kyle's jokes that Paris is beautiful at this time of year. Kyle, in an attempt to convince Summer, says he has no plans to leave. However, their conversation became more heated as Kyle continued to make thoughtless comments, making Summer even angrier and accused him of not valuing his family. Subscribe. Y&R is home to the hottest Young and the Restless spoilers, predictions, news and updates, so make us your trusted source for Y&R information.